Well, hello everybody. I'm back again today. I've been working the driveway down just a little bit. It's come out that on these RFID tags, what they're really trying to do, they're trying to implement the program from where it's the tags are carried from birth to slaughter. And the reason for that is to make way for the new carbon tax that they've got underway for American farmers and ranchers. So we're going to fight this because, if Harris gets elected, she wants to do a red meat mandate, executive order, which in that itself will destroy the cattle industry. Except for places like China, Brazil, those places will have, you'll be eating meat you don't even know how it's raised. I mean, you don't want to know. American farmers and ranchers raise some of the best beef in the world, and we're on the verge. You just know how close we're on the verge of losing it, and they're messing with our food supply. And if they can't do it with a mandate or executive order, which I think would be unconstitutional, but we'll see how it goes if it gets there. If that woman's elected, we're in bad shape. But with that chip, they'll be able to fly a drone over your properties and make sure that they count every cow you've got, and it won't only stop at that, people. It'll be goats and horses too. I mean, and the tax will be so high on your animals that you'll just be forced out of production anyway. I mean, and now they're hurting our food supply. They're stupid. They got no common sense whatsoever. If you think these people ain't socialists, you're crazy. You look at old Tampon Tim there with one of the things he implemented, a hotline to tell on your neighbor if he wasn't wearing a mask. That ain't nothing but old Stalin Nazi junk. This is going to be the most important election of our lifetime. It's going to depend on if we have a country for our children and grandchildren. Here in Virginia, under Glenn Youngkin's leadership, he put an order out that to purge the voter rolls, and guess what? We got over 6,000 illegals off the voter rolls. I mean, over 6,000. That's just tip of the iceberg in these other states where they push this stuff. These governors, these blue governors, they don't care. Their own people. Just look at Chicago. Their own people. They allow illegals in, give them free health care, free college, free phone, free money, all the food stamps they want, and the people there and those black communities are speaking out because they're taking those benefits away from those people. They're housing. They give all this stuff to people crossing the border illegally, and the people right here in the United States, American native-born citizens, are starving to death. Our veterans are homeless. They take benefits away from veterans and give it to illegals. You can't. If people can't, I don't understand why people can't see. Well, I just don't understand it. How people can be so blind. But after the pandemic, I watched all these people line up to take the old, with no questions asked. Not question, going to pumping gas, standing out there and air blowing through your face and got a mask on. Unbelievable. You see people today driving down the road by themselves with a mask on. Common sense, I don't know. I think it's dead in this country. I really do. I think we lost a generation. They've been indoctrinated so bad that if Harris let a fart, and they tell you that it was a rose bush that was just as bloomed, and it had a wonderful smell. I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And, before I get off here, I'm going to tell you people what I believe, how important it is right now to start preparing. Because who knows what's going to happen. I prep, and I look at it, I don't call it prepping, I call it being prepared. And there's a lot of prepping channels. Pinball Preparedness, he's great. East Tennessee Preparedness, there's a whole host of Celebrating Farm Life, they do some canning videos, and they're trying to show, starting a homestead, and they're a great channel. But, you need to start stocking up. You catch something on sale, beans, corn, whatever you like. You stock up on extra medicines. People, the groceries is going on up, and the more they mess with our food system, the worse it's going to be. This year we've had more recalls than ever. Everything you see has been recalled, from meat to cheese to ice cream. You name it, it's been recalled. But they don't have it on the mainstream media anymore. A little bit, but not much. They're more worried, the mainstream media indoctrinates you to come to the joyful warrior side of Kamala Harris and Tampon Tim. Now, I'm just going to say what they are. They're fascists, they're socialists, and they're no good for this country. So we've got a big choice. We have got to fight our heart out. So, that being said, let's pray for President Trump. Let's pray for our country gets back on the right path, and each other, that we have the strength to stand up together and fight on. God bless you, and I'm going to get out of this hot tractor, and I'll see you next time.